What's gonna come from all this what I call political bullshit fests, or well, there'll be election integrity treaties. And when you talk about, let's say, when you talk about a treaty, you talk about a treaty. Like those treaties, like athletic treaties, sports treaties with other countries, like government treaties. Economic treaties. What's gonna come is election integrity treaties, and government power treaties. Like when you talk about, there'll be, in response to the MAGA disaster in the West, there'll be government treaties. It'll be the same way after Nuremberg, from during with the Holocaust. There'll be government. We're talking like maybe a dozen treaties that will come from the MAGA Trump disaster. And there'll be, like when you talk about election integrity treaties, this will be a global treaty. That'll be the whole nations will sign on to it. We'll have to sign on to it. Like tobacco treaties, smoking treaties, climate treaties. There'll be many, I think about 10 or 12 treaties in response, global treaties, in response to the Trump MAGA disaster in the West. And we'll have to have treaties where nations respect the integrity and outcome of elections. And there'll be other treaties as well, like government power treaties. Like government power treaties on how powerful a government should be, and how powerful how much of a power system there is. Then there will be other treaties, such as tourism conduct treaties. Like when you talk about tourist conduct, it might be a federal crime for you to commit a hate crime in a foreign country, or harass foreigners in a foreign country. That means it's a federal crime here. They might make that might be a federal crime in the future, committing hate crimes in foreign countries, committing and harassing foreigners in another country, because you think with your racism or your bigotry or your type of entitlement matters when you're in another country with different laws. It might be a federal hate crime in the future to commit hate crimes in a foreign country. Like if you commit a hate crime in, let's say, Czech Republic, for example, that might be a federal hate crime. Or if you commit a hate crime in London, and if you're a person living that goes there and live in Virginia, or live in a place like Tennessee, and you commit a hate crime in a foreign country. There's gotta be global. What there'll be is global tourism conduct treaties in response to the MAGA Trump disaster in the West. Where if you commit a hate crime in a foreign country, or if you harass, if you call a foreigner in a foreign country, if you harass their citizens, like the whole Karen behavior, that could be a federal hate crime in this country. And yeah, there'll be many treaties, so we don't have to worry about our country, but we would have to worry because because to be the leader of the free world, to be the best country in the world, you gotta be the best. You gotta have understanding of the best individuals, the best system, and the best world thing. So there'll be many. I think about at least maybe 12 or maybe a dozen treaties, government global treaties will be in response to the Trump MAGA disaster in this country. I think it'll be. I think they'll roll them out in the 2030s. They'll roll out the treaties in probably 2030s. I think they'll roll them out in the 2030s or the early 2040s. And there will be treaties, many other treaties, such as maybe journalism treaties, maybe medical treaties, science treaties. If you deny that a million people died of COVID, if you deny something like actual science, like denying that the science is actually legit, like then that they can make that could be a federal crime, because it will probably happen, because it's about reality. If you deny reality, then there's something wrong with you. If you deny the world living, like I don't deny the world I live in, but people would deny other people. And there'll also be I think there'll be treaties like hate crime treaties too, in response to the Trump MAGA disaster. I don't know, they'll be like, okay, you wanna accuse some lesbian Dutch girl in Amsterdam, and if you, or something like that, if you want to falsely accuse someone in, I don't know, Belgium or Germany of being a Nazi, then that's a federal hate crime, because you violated a federal you violated a treaty. You committed a hate crime against another person in a foreign country. And there'll be many treaties, global. We're talking like when you talk about treaties, there's many treaties like financial treaties, economic treaties. There's treaties on energy. There's treaties on many things, and there's treaties on everything like peace treaties. So this is going to be the same thing. That same thing. And yeah, and that's what my take on the future post. I would like to call this the post MAGA Trump Western world. Until next time, MAGA leader signing off.